Welcome to weekly vlog 116, Monday afternoon. Currently watching The Simpsons on Disney Plus.
Sure to get those off.
Watching a horror movie on Netflix right now called The Curse of Robert. Now watching the third and final movie in the Robert trilogy horror movie franchise, which is Robert and the Toy Maker on Netflix. Hello, JJ. Oh, it's been a while since the vlog viewers have seen you, Jay. Where are you off to? Where are you off to, JJ? Where are you off to? Where are you heading off to? JJ! Hello! Oh, there he is, vlog viewers. Oh, having a nice little stretch. Buddy isn't too far behind him. Buddy! Oh, bless him. Monday night, for those wondering what I've been watching for the rest of this evening, I've been watching Robert and the Toy Maker on Netflix. I have also watched EastEnders 2010 on BBC iPlayer, as well as tonight's episode of EastEnders and tonight's episode of Coronation Street as well over on ITV Hub. And I've also watched classic Coronation Street on ITV Hub as well. For dinner tonight I had this buffalo chicken which was really spicy, with some mixed veg and some pasta. So very spicy. Me and my mum have decided we're not going to have buffalo chicken ever again. Weren't my mum's choice, it was my sister's choice. My sister obviously came over and took my mum to do some food shopping today. But yeah, honestly, me and my mum, we are not having buffalo chicken ever again because it is spicy. And I'm not a big spicy food lover, to be honest. Like chicken tikka masala I can deal with, you know, which is mildly spicy, but something like buffalo chicken where it's really spicy, yeah, no, forget about it. And for dessert this evening I've also had some more lemon meringue pie, which I also had for dessert last night for dinner as well. I decided to pick up a lemon meringue pie yesterday when I finished work. I don't think I mentioned this, but I picked up a lemon meringue pie yesterday after work because I thought to myself, well, it's been a while since we last had some desserts after dinner anyway, both me and my mum. So I thought, and also as well, I fancied lemon meringue pie. So that's why I picked it up. Other than that though, that's pretty much everything I've done. I've just got back from taking Buddy from his last walk of the evening around the around the block, or around the backfield, because I took him off the first exit of the backfield. And I have just made myself my last cup of tea of the evening as well, and sorted out my flask ready to put a flask of tea in it, ready before I go off to work tomorrow morning. So there we go. The only one thing I didn't do today, which I totally forgot to do, was put some washing on in the washing machine. So I've decided I'm going to do that tomorrow when I finish work. And I've also realised that tomorrow we're supposed to be having some workmen out, putting a backup battery up in our loft for our... I think I've just come across a moth somewhere in my room. I've just seen something flying around in my room near Buddy's Mickey Mouse bed. So, fun times. Oh, I've just seen it. There we are. May have killed it. I might have killed it. There we go. You know. But anyway, as I was going to say, yeah. Oh no, maybe I've not killed it. Oh no. Ugh. Oh God, did I kill it? I don't know if I killed it. I'm using Buddy's... I'm using this to kill a tiny moth, which might or might not die. Anyway, you know, I'm not a, you know, I don't like killing bugs, but I mean, if it's got to be done, it's got to be done. Especially when it's a moth. No, I can still see it. I can still see it. It is flying around. Right, anyway, let me talk, for goodness sake, you silly little moth. If I come across it again, then I've got this on hand, and hopefully I'll kill it. Because honestly, I want to... Oh, I see it! I see it! I don't know if I've killed it. This is some great content right here, guys. There's a couple of announcements, by the way, that I do want to talk about. So, I will talk about them. Oh, I don't think I've killed it anyway. Let me talk about it, okay? If I come across it, I come across it. If I don't, I don't. Right, anyway, I might end up eating it in my sleep tonight, you know? Who knows? But what I do want to talk about is a couple of announcements. Firstly, I want to talk about the weekly vlog first, actually, because that's the important thing. So this vlog that you're watching right now is obviously up on YouTube. You guys are viewing it right now. The next weekly vlog that you guys are going to be seeing is going to be on the 6th of June. I've decided that I'm going to take a week's rest from weekly vlogging after this week. Just purely because I deserve to take a break. And also as well, these next couple of weeks, I'm not really going to be getting up to much. But when I do return, though, it is actually going to coincide with the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. So if there is any celebration going on next week, well, not next week, the week after, then I will definitely vlog it, and you guys will see, hopefully, some Queen Platinum Jubilee coverage. I do also believe that there is going to be a food festival going on over in Christchurch, which I wanted to go to last year but never had the chance to. But if that's happening on the same weekend as the Queen's Platinum Jubilee, then I will definitely be heading down there and going to that. And again, I might vlog some coverage of that as well. So yeah, so there is some great content coming up in the next weekly vlog for you guys to watch. I'm going to put Buddy's pillow back on his Mickey Mouse bed because I feel a bit silly holding it right now. There is some other bits as well. June 21st, Fall Guys is coming to Xbox and Nintendo Switch. Yes! I'm so excited by that. It's going to be free to play as well on Xbox and Nintendo Switch. Really looking forward to it. It's been a long time coming, to be honest. I know obviously it was out on the PlayStation at first, but the fact it's coming to Xbox and Nintendo Switch is some welcome news, because I'm definitely going to be playing it on both platforms, and I might vlog it, I might stream it live on Twitch. I'll do something coverage wise on that. The other announcement that I wanted to talk about, you may remember at the end of last week's weekly vlog, I said that there was going to be a Doctor Who announcement impending. Well, the announcement has been announced. Basically, David Tennant and Catherine Tate are set to return as the Doctor, as the 10th Doctor and Donna, obviously. Obviously, you know, David Tennant played the 10th Doctor and Catherine Tate played Donna Noble in the Series 4 series of Doctor Who. Well, they're back. But how? How are they back? How are they back when they've just announced Ncuti Gatwa as the next Doctor? So, how is this possible? We don't know. We will find out more details in 2023, but obviously all this is to coincide with the 60th anniversary in 2023 of Doctor Who. The other person, there is someone else that's expected to return. Bernard Cribbins has been spotted on the set of Doctor Who filming today. He's set to return as Donna Noble's granddad, Wilf. So hopefully he'll be back for the 60th anniversary as well. Should be very interesting to see. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm honestly really looking forward to that. There is also there's also been some filming, some photos of David Tennant dressed in his 10th Doctor clothing as well. Sporting a new coat, though, a new trench coat, or trench coat. That's not drench coat, trench coat. That's it. Yeah, so he's been wearing a new one of those. So which is good, I guess. But interestingly, though, he has the 13th Doctor's TARDIS. He's not using the 10th Doctor's TARDIS. He's using the 13th Doctor's TARDIS. So something is going on here. Something is going on, but it's going to be very interesting to see what happens there. So yeah, so there's that announcement that took place today. Also as well, Yasmin, what's her name? Yasmin something. But she's known for the Netflix... I've forgotten the name already. But she's known for the Netflix original series Heartstopper, which recently came out on Netflix. But the actress that plays Ellie in that series, is going to be playing a role in Doctor Who. What's her name? Yasmin Finney. That's it. Yasmin Finney is set to play the character of Rose in Doctor Who in 2023. But is she an alternative version of the Rose that we already know? We will find out more in 2023. I'm sure we might find out more details actually a little bit later on in the year, to be honest. I wouldn't be at all surprised if we do. It's just really funny to know that we are getting all these announcements in regards to Doctor Who now. And obviously they're not holding off. But I can understand why, though. You know, obviously filming for the 60th anniversary is taking place right now, and obviously they do have to announce this stuff in advance because of leaks and spoilers and all that stuff. So yeah, I can understand why they are announcing all this stuff now. But either way though, it's getting me really excited for Doctor Who, a show that I once loved. I loved it when David Tennant was in it. I loved it when Matt Smith and Peter Capaldi were in it. I've kind of fallen out of love with it whilst Jodie Whittaker was the Doctor, admittedly. Not purely because of the casting, but purely because of the writing of the show and the direction the show's gone in. You know, I feel like Jodie Whittaker would have been a much better Doctor had it have gone in the right direction, had it have had a better writer writing the show, but we can't help that, can we? So I think Russell T Davies being back on board for Doctor Who, also bringing back David Tennant and Catherine Tate as the Doctor and Donna, you know, and obviously casting the Doctor back to a man in the form of Ncuti Gatwa is really, really great news. I also really can't wait to see how Yasmin Finney plays as the role of Rose. I'm sure it's an alternative version of Rose that we already know, originally played by Billie Piper, of course, in Doctor Who. But either way, though, I'm excited. Now is a great time to be a Doctor Who fan. Honestly, my love for the show is starting to come back already, and I'm not seeing any of this content for another year yet. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Really, really, really cannot wait. So yeah, so there we go. Other than that, though, I think that was everything that I wanted to talk about, really, in this part of the weekly vlog. There is so much more for me to talk about, but I've just rambled on for the last 13 minutes. I mean, obviously we've got Netflix Geeks Week coming up on June the 6th. I'll be covering that in a weekly vlog coming up in a couple of weeks' time. They'll be announcing a lot of things in regards to Stranger Things Volume 4, The Sandman. I should expect we'll see some announcements in regards to the Cuphead show, when that will be returning, and maybe we'll see some exclusives from Big Mouth, Human Resources, and stuff like that, really. So either way, I will talk more about Netflix Geeks Week when it happens, June the 6th till June 10th. I'll talk about it. I'll be covering it on Twitter as well, so feel free to follow me on Twitter at SteveFlixPlus is my Twitter username if you do want to give me a follow. I'll be covering it all on there. There's just a couple of other things that I just want to very quickly go through. Bob's Burgers has been renewed for another series. Family Guy has been renewed for another series. That's season 21 of Family Guy. That should be starting later this year. And The Simpsons has reconfirmed that season 34 is going ahead. It will be coming up later this year, of course, in the US, and I'm sure we'll be getting it here in the UK at the end of the year, as always, on Sky TV. And then obviously season 33, I should imagine, will be available on Disney Plus at the end of the year. And then season 34 will be available at the end of next year here in the UK and probably around the rest of the world as well. Yeah, there's just been some tidbits coming out today and stuff like that, but I've said about Fall Guys, I've said about Doctor Who. I think that's really it, to be quite honest, because there is so much more for me to talk about, but there's just so little time for me to talk about it in. So there we go, that's a bit of an update for you. In the meantime though, I'm just about to get into my pyjamas and head off to bed, as I do have work early tomorrow morning. So from me, it's good night, and I will speak to you guys in the next part of the weekly vlog, which will be Tuesday. But I'm gonna close my curtains now. Good night, world. See you tomorrow. Get into my pyjamas, take my medication with my last cup of tea of the evening, and then head off to bed. I'll speak to you guys in the next scene of the vlog. Tuesday afternoon, and what you're seeing right here is a Cadbury Fingers Easter egg. This was given to me kindly by my brother, my nephew's mum, and my nephews for Easter. Obviously Easter was last month. I've also got Buddy upstairs in my room with me, and look, he's just sniffing away at my Easter egg there. But I just want to say a massive thank you to my brother, my nephew's mum, and my nephews for getting me this Easter egg. Obviously I saw them last weekend, and I don't think I did mention that they gave me an Easter egg. So I thought I'd mention that in this week's weekly vlog. But Tuesday afternoon though, I've got Buddy here with me upstairs in my room. You want to say hello, Buddy? Hello, Buddy. Hello. Hello. Anyway, and I've also made myself a cup of tea, and over on my TV in my bedroom, I'm currently watching some episodes of The Simpsons on Disney Plus. I'm halfway through season 5. I just had a notification on my phone. My friend Kieran liked one of my tweets on Twitter just now, at SteveFlixPlus, if you want to give me a follow on Twitter. And I basically retweeted someone's tweet about Morbius, because recently the movie has been released on digital to rent. So I've just found out here in the UK that you can rent the movie on Prime Video, just in case, you know, you want to relive that awful dialogue in that post-credit scene all over again. And my friend Kieran just said, "Go on, Steve." You know you want to relive it. Oh man, I've not seen Morbius, by the way. I just haven't seen it. I just haven't seen the movie. So I feel as though I don't really want to rent it. I don't really want to buy it neither, because in case the movie just turns out to be so bad that I just never want to see the movie again. And I'd feel like I just wasted my money. So maybe I might have to find a copy online and just watch it online. Don't know. Anyway, it is Tuesday night, by the way. I'm currently upstairs in my bedroom. For dinner tonight, by the way, I had pie, mash, and mixed veg with some gravy. I've still got Buddy in my room, by the way, and I'm just sat here chilling out, just checking social media, drinking tea. I'm waiting, actually, because at the time of recording this, in about half an hour's time, Disney are doing an upfront event. This is where they get all the major advertisers to basically look at some of their upcoming shows for TV networks and for streaming service like Disney Plus and Hulu. And they basically just revealed their upcoming slate of TV shows that advertisers may want to advertise their products on during those shows, for like Disney Plus and stuff later in the year. So it's already been revealed that hopefully we'll see the Andor Star Wars series coming to Disney Plus in late summer 2022, We could also be seeing The Mandalorian Series 3 coming to Disney Plus in late 2022, possibly early 2023, so maybe around about the same time frame as when the Book of Boba Fett got released on Disney Plus. We've already seen announcements coming through that the Marvel series Echo is going to be coming to Disney Plus in 2023. And the Star Wars series Ahsoka, which has just recently started production or filming, is going to be coming to Disney Plus in 2023 as well. We might be getting a She-Hulk trailer a little bit later on, but other than that though, that's all the reveals that I've found out so far. So if there is any other updates, I will inform you guys a little bit later on in this weekly vlog. So it is Tuesday night, just about to get my trainers on right here, as I'm just about to take Buddy out for his last walk of the evening, and then I'm going to make myself my last cup of tea of the day and sort out my flask ready for me to get that ready for work tomorrow. On my TV, by the way, in my bedroom, I've decided to put on Vivo Pop on Samsung TV Plus, which has actually been playing some decent songs. I've heard some songs from Katy Perry, Dua Lipa and Olivia Rodrigo, and even Justin Bieber as well. So yeah, I've been enjoying this channel tonight, so there we go. I have been keeping up to date with the Disney Upfront event. Not a lot has come out of it from the announcement side of things at the moment. Really, they've only shown off Only Murders in the Building Seasons 2 trailer, and they've also revealed some character posters from that season as well, which stars Martin Short and Steve Martin, Martin Short and Selena Gomez. Of course, season 2 of Only Murders in the Building is going to be arriving on Hulu in the United States on June 28th, and it'll also be arriving on the same day on Disney Plus internationally, including the UK as well. Other than that though, that's all the announcements that has been announced so far, but I'll keep you up to date as soon as more announcements do come in. Right, okay, it is Tuesday night, just about to get myself into my pyjamas and get myself ready for bed and head off to sleep as I've got work tomorrow. Before I do though, it's just been announced by Marvel Studios that Loki is the most watched Marvel Disney Plus series on Disney Plus, which is great news. He's also confirmed that season 2 will go into production, meaning it will start filming in the next few weeks, with all the cast expected to return for season 2 of the show. And also as well, the She-Hulk trailer has just been released along with the poster for the series. Earlier this week it was confirmed by Disney themselves on the official UK Disney website that the series was going to be coming to Disney Plus on August 17th. Well, they've just confirmed that it is indeed going to be coming to Disney Plus globally on August 17th. So that's some really good news. I'm looking forward to it. I've just seen the trailer. Was a bit funny. Yeah, I'm looking forward to She-Hulk. She-Hulk's gonna seem like it's gonna be a really good series to watch anyway. But yeah, I'm just about to get myself ready for bed and head off to sleep. And of course I'll bring you more updates from Disney up front and from Warner Brothers up front as well, because that's going to be happening tomorrow. I'll bring you more up to date with some of that stuff a little bit later on in this week's morning, folks. It is Wednesday morning, halfway through the week, which means we are halfway through this week's weekly vlog. It is Wednesday morning. Just got home from work after doing a 6:15 to 10:15 shift, and the sun is shining. It's a beautiful day out here, and I'm wearing shorts. Yes, I am. Anyway, I'm currently taking Buddy out for his second walk of the day around the back field. And also as well, you may remember last year I had some scaffolding up in the house, obviously because we were putting some bird mesh around the roof to stop the pigeons from being on the roof, and it was just so annoying. Well, guess what, the scaffolding's back up again because we are having some issues with our solar panels and they need to get up there to have a look at the issues. So that's what's going on. But yeah, anyway, time now though for you guys to find out what shows I'm watching this week on my Galaxy Tab S7 Plus. Let's take a look at this. Just made myself a cup of tea, just about to take my morning medication, and currently watching Outer Range on Prime Video on my Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 Plus.
Yes, but she doesn't.
Watching 10% on Prime Video. Now watching The Pentaveret on Netflix. Now watching Inside Job on Netflix. Watching Welcome to Eden on Netflix. Watching The Wonder Years on Disney Plus. Watching Single Drunk Female on Disney Plus. Watching The Great North on Disney Plus. Watching Superstar Robin Williams on Disney Plus on my Galaxy Tab S7 Plus device. And I'm also going to have some sour cream and onion flavoured Dorito stacks as well. Now watching Alternative Therapy on Disney Plus. Now watching The Ignorant Angels on Disney Plus. Watching the season finale of Riot Police on Disney Plus. Currently watching a brand new French show called Usakin on Disney Plus. That's a funny word, isn't it? And I have just got back from Burger King as well, because today here in the UK it is Free Whopper Day. I don't know if it was Free Whopper Day in other parts of the world. There we go, I was a bit zoomed in then. Yeah, I don't know. But however though, I did get a free Whopper, and I also got some fries as well to go with it. And I also got a drink as well. So I got a straw right there, and I got a large Coca-Cola right here. So yeah, so I've just got back from Burger King, and I'm going to sit down now and have my, I'm going to show you guys actually. I'm going to sit here and watch Usakin and have my fries and Whopper, which as you can see is right there in the bag. Now watching Season 2 Episode 1 of Dollface on Disney Plus. Now watching The Knights of Castle Corvo on Disney Plus. Now watching The Quest on Disney Plus. It is Wednesday night, and obviously at the moment I did reveal earlier in the weekly vlog that I do have some scaffolding up on the house at the moment. I don't know how long for, depends how long the work will take and when the workmen decide to come out to sort the roof and stuff like that. But I have noticed this. I can't open my bedroom windows. I can't open my top window because, well, the way they've put the scaffolding up, it's kind of hitting my top window, which means I cannot at all whatsoever open my top window of my bedroom window. And when I try and open the bottom bedroom window, that also doesn't open. There is only enough room for there to be a tiny little bit of air that could possibly get into this room. So therefore for the next couple of weeks I can't open my windows. Now we are coming up to summer. I have been looking for a little while because obviously where my room does get really hot, I do miss my fan that I used to have in my room, and I used to switch on every night before I went to bed because it kept my room quite cool, and you know, with all the really nice air flowing around the room, keeping my room very cool. So I've been looking at fans on Amazon. I've just come across this review that somebody, an Amazon customer posted back in 2019, okay? I'm going to read you this. This is just really weird, and as I read it, I thought, you know what, I need to vlog this because this sounds funny. Okay, so this was posted on the 28th of July 2019, okay? It says, I purchased this fan on the 26th of July 2019 at 4:23 PM. Now, first of all, that sounds very precise. I had just finished eating my Oreo thins. Okay. and thought it best to acquire a present for my sister's upcoming birthday. Oh man, this is brilliant. Upon looking at this item, I was impressed by the review and how lovely the fan looked to the eye. I was particularly delighted to find out that the fan had 3 speeds. With me jumping with glee. God, who wrote this? With me jumping with glee over the gale force winds the fan would be creating upon arrival. I purchased this item and didn't move from my spot until it arrived the next day. I didn't even eat or shower because of how excited I was. Oh my god, okay, this is brilliant. When it arrived, I was very pleased with the product and I'm definitely going to buy 18 more. What was this? What was this review? Oh man. Oh, I mean, okay. This fan here says you're looking at a top-notch personal fan that will take the edge off the heat when a deadline has you hot under the collar. It's not a crowd pleaser. None of the 3 settings is powerful enough to elicit appreciative high fives from nearby colleagues. However, who cares when you are rocking things in a cool little bubble of your own? At one end of the scale, this compact, thoughtfully designed unit delivers a gentle waft which is accompanied by the sort of background hum that is soon forgotten as you concentrate on your laptop. The other 2 settings pack more airflow and thus volume, but if you need that much cooling, you'll happily trade off the inevitable increase in decibels. Lightweight, fairly robust, practical and reasonably stylish. It's easy breezy. There we are. Yeah, I just thought I'd give you a couple of reviews of a fan that I'm looking at on Amazon right now. But yeah, I'm just looking at fans because I need one for my room. Obviously, like I say, hot weather coming up, hot nights coming up. This room gets extremely hot, which is nice during the winter because obviously it's very cold outside. But in the summer, not so much. This room is like a sauna. Especially when I'm like in bed or about to go to bed. So yeah, I'm looking at fans on Amazon right now. It is Thursday afternoon and I'm currently watching How I Met Your Father on Disney Plus on my iMac. Watching brand new show Life and Beth on Disney Plus.
He's like, I put your birthday
watching the Kardashians on Disney Plus.
And I was like, oh.
So it is Thursday night. I'm trying to think what the day is. It's Thursday night, by the way, and I am just about to have a video call with my friend Kieran over on Skype. As usual on a Thursday, we do have a Skype call. I'm just going to make sure that everything is working fine. I've got things all in the way here, so I just need to like bring... Let me see. Testing. Yeah, it's alright. I just wanted to make sure that my headphones were working in the microphone, which is this microphone here that I talk to Kieran when I'm speaking on Skype. So there we go. It's my podcast microphone and my talking to Kieran on Skype microphone too. But yeah, anyway, I've just had some dinner. Dinner was different tonight. I had some sort of like white sauce with some sausages and mushrooms and pasta. It was really nice. And I've got my usual drinking alcohol drink, Crumpton Oaks cider. So there we go. I took a nap earlier, but I must say as well, I did watch the new movie Firestarter. I watched it online because obviously there's a high definition quality of the movie online because obviously I think it's available on on Peacock or something over in the US. I don't know, but it's available to watch on a streaming service in the US. So obviously there's been a high definition quality of the movie released online, and I watched that earlier. I'm so glad I didn't go and see it in the cinemas because quite frankly it's probably, I'm going to say, one of the lowest rating Blumhouse movies that I have ever seen in my life. Ever since I first come across Blumhouse. And the reason being is because the story wasn't going anywhere. The other thing is that, you know, it literally, it just didn't know where it was going to go, and also as well, like, the pacing was just everywhere. Like, it was just choppy, you know, and I felt like there was just parts of the movie that were a bit too quiet. Like, the dialogue in it was just, nah. You know, it was just, yeah. Yeah, I really didn't enjoy this movie. It's probably one of the worst movies, for this year, to be honest. There is a couple of other movies that I haven't yet seen, which I do want to see. I am going to get round to watching Morbius. Okay, I'm going to get round to watching Morbius at some point very soon, so I will definitely watch that in the next few weeks. I also want to watch Operation Mincemeat and The Northman as well. So many people have recommended for me to watch The Northman because of how brutal and violent it is, and yeah, apparently it's supposed to be a really good movie. So I will give that a watch in the next few weeks. But yeah, I'm so glad I didn't see Firestarter at the cinemas. By the way, I haven't got the... I'm surprised, because normally we're the 19th of May today. And I got confirmation today from somebody that the Disney Plus lists, which usually get released around about the 15th to the 20th of each month, isn't going to be released until next week. Now, I can understand why, because there's rumours now circulating on the internet to say that Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is going to be released on the 22nd of June on Disney Plus. Now, this is according to a German Disney Plus website, so take that with a pinch of salt, because it might not come out in June, it might end up coming out in July, but it would make sense if it does get released in June, because obviously that'll be the 45-day window will be over, and they can basically stick Doctor Strange onto Disney Plus. So yeah, so hopefully we'll get confirmation next week that Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness will be out on Disney Plus in June. I will update you guys on that in my next weekly vlog, alright? I will let you know. It does kind of change my plans for podcasting-wise, because what I might do is I will do a podcast next week. I will do it early next week, because hopefully we should get the Disney Plus list and Netflix June lists next week. So what I will do is I will record a podcast next week. It will come out on Friday as usual, but I'm going to record it early. All that's going to be coming up in that podcast is I'm going to be revealing everything that's coming to Netflix and Disney Plus in both US and UK territories in June 2022. If you want to give it a listen, feel free to. It'll be available on Spotify Music, Apple Podcasts and Google Podcasts. Just search Steve's Weekly Podcast to give that a listen. And yeah, like I say, that'll be out Friday the 27th of May, okay? That one will be out. And then the following Friday, I'll be back as usual, recording a podcast on a Friday for it to be released on the same day. And I'll... Probably when I come back, I will probably be talking about Netflix Geeked Week. I may also talk about the Queen's Platinum Jubilee as well, because that'll be taking place by the time I do my next sort of live podcast on the podcast streaming platforms. And I will also talk about Apple WWDC as well, because I don't know whether or not that's taking place during that week. I think it's taking place the week after. So, yeah. So, we'll talk about that anyway in that podcast episode. But anyway, there we go. That's a couple of podcasts for you. A little bit of an update on the podcast. Right. 7:41 is the time. Just about to video call Kieran on this Thursday night. Very good morning, everybody, and welcome to Friday's part of the weekly vlog. I've just finished recording a podcast, and as you've just seen here, the podcast this week is 2.5 hours long. That's right. How on earth have I still got a voice after talking for 2.5 hours? I have no freaking clue. But yes, it's I've done it. It's recorded. It is available to listen to now on Spotify Music, Apple Podcast, and Google Podcasts. So feel free to check it out. I have got so much to talk about in that podcast, including all the latest news from the world of Disney Plus, from Netflix, from Doctor Who. Yeah, there's just so much for me to talk about in that podcast. I've even got some album reviews and some movie reviews that I talk about in that podcast as well. So if you've got a spare 2.5 hours, or if you want to have me on in the background talking about some of the latest updates in the world of news from like Daredevil and stuff like that, then feel free to check it out. It's available to listen to on Spotify Music, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts. Just search Steve's Weekly Podcast to give it a listen. There's just so much. Even if you stick it on the background while you're doing housework or something, you know, feel free to listen to it. Feel free to subscribe to the podcast. Yeah, there's just so much in it. But there we go. Also as well, I don't think I mentioned this yesterday, so I'm going to talk about this now. But I got my fan yesterday, which I've had on in the background while I've been recording the podcast. It's been keeping me nice and cool. This is the first setting that I've got it on, which is blowing quite a nice breeze at me and my camera. There's a little button on the back, so when I press it, right, it obviously blows out a bit more air, because obviously the fan gets faster. And then the third setting is, and this is where I may have to kind of go a bit more louder here, right? But this is the third setting here, okay? And this is where it's blowing out so much air, it's almost blowing me off my chair. No, I'm joking. But yeah, so I got this yesterday. It is really nice, to be honest. I got it quite cheap on Amazon. It's a little desk fan. It keeps me nice and cool here. And also as well, I put it on the highest setting while I'm in bed. And trust me, from where it is on my desk to where I am laying on my pillow on my bed, I can still feel a nice breeze coming over to me from the fan. So that's how powerful the wind is, and how powerful it is to actually get some air flowing around the room, which is good. So yeah, so I definitely do recommend that fan. Okay, maybe I might leave I'll leave the link for that fan maybe in the description box down below if you want to buy a fan for yourself, for your room, or for your kitchen, or for your living room, wherever you want to stick it. But it is also USB powered as well, so I just thought I'd let you guys know about that. But yeah, there we go. Today is National Streaming Day, by the way. Happy National Streaming Day. I am going to be watching some shows, and I'm going to be watching a movie later on this evening as well. So without further ado, to celebrate National Streaming Day, shall we find out the shows that I'm watching on Netflix, Disney Plus, and Prime Video? I think we should. Let's take a look at this. Oh, actually, before we do, my support worker's messaged me as well. His car's broken down, meaning he can't come out and see me today. So instead, I'm going to be seeing him tomorrow, hopefully. But yeah, so he did message me this morning to say his car's broken down. He's currently waiting for the AA man to come out and take his car away to obviously service it and stuff like that. So yeah, so he can't come out and see me today, unfortunately, which is fine. I said we can do a Saturday session instead. so I'll probably be seeing him tomorrow. Anyway, to celebrate National Streaming Day, let's take a look at what shows and movies I'm watching throughout today. Watching another episode of How I Met Your Father on Disney Plus. Watching Life and Beth on Disney Plus. Now watching The Knights of Castle Corvo on Disney Plus. Watching Dollface on Disney Plus. Watching The Wonder Years on Disney Plus. Now watching Single Drunk Female on Disney Plus. Watching The Great North on Disney Plus. Now watching Alternative Therapy on Disney Plus. Just been to the shop over the road, and for lunch today I decided to get myself a sausage, bacon, egg triple sandwich. Decided to also get myself a Mega Monster energy drink as well. And I also got myself a packet of cheese and onion Walker's crisps as well. Now watching the season finale of Superstar on Disney Plus. This one is looking at the life of George Michael. Now watching The Ignorant Angels on Disney Plus. Now watching Usakain on Disney Plus. Now watching The Pentaveret on Netflix. Watching Inside Job on Netflix. Watching Wolf Like Me on Prime Video. Now watching a new show on Prime Video called Night Sky. Watching Outer Range on Prime Video. Watching 10% on Amazon Prime Video. Now watching The Quest on Disney Plus. So, I've got my cup of tea right here. I've also got some popcorn, sweet and salted flavoured popcorn, which I got from the shop earlier when I went and brought my lunch. And I'm also just about to stick this movie on. It got released today on Disney Plus. My friend Kieran has already watched it, and he said that he's very chuffed with this movie. I've seen a couple of spoilers on social media in terms of cameos that are in this already, but I'm still looking forward to watching this movie. This is Chippendale Rescue Rangers. I'm about to watch this right now on Disney Plus on this Friday night. I'll give you my thoughts and opinions on this movie once I finish watching it, which will obviously be in the next scene of the weekly vlog. So the time is now 10:30 PM on this Friday night. And I've just finished watching Chippendale Rescue Rangers on Disney Plus on my TV in my bedroom. Can I just say, if you have not yet checked out this past weekend Chippendale Rescue Rangers on Disney Plus, please, 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 at some point over the next week or so, make it one of those movies that you do put on and watch until the very end. Because, I kid you not, it is a really hilarious movie, really funny. It is so meta, and there is so many references to the classic cartoon Chippendale Rescue Rangers and stuff like that. There's so many characters that make cameos in this. It makes me wonder how the hell did Disney actually manage to get some of these characters into this movie. There's even characters that Disney don't even own the property of, and they're in this movie. It's just hilarious. There's just so many references to other movies and stuff like that. It's honestly just great. Absolutely fantastic. You know what? I would be happy to rewatch that movie again and again and again because it is so good. And I think I now do agree with the critics that this is probably the best Disney Plus original movie on Disney Plus since the launch of Disney Plus. Honestly, it really is absolutely funny. I mean, it's an hour and 40 minutes long. Obviously, it stars J.K. Simmons and Seth Rogen in it as well. But yeah, honestly, It is great. It is absolutely great, and I do definitely recommend it. Anyway, it is Friday night. I am just about to head off to bed as I do have work early tomorrow, and I'm just about to take my nighttime medication as well. Tomorrow I'm going to be at work, and then after that I'm going to be seeing my support worker, because obviously I didn't see him today because his car broke down. So I'm going to be having another Saturday session with him this weekend. Obviously last weekend I had a Saturday session with him as well. So yeah, so I'll be meeting him tomorrow straight after work. So more the reason for me to go off to bed now, as it is 10:35 at the time recording this part of the weekly vlog. So I will speak to you guys probably tomorrow afternoon when I get back home, because I want to talk about Harry Styles' new album and maybe play you a little bit of some of his music without getting copyrighted by YouTube. So oh yeah, there'll be a way, don't worry, there'll be a way. Anyway, I'll speak to you guys in the next part of the weekly vlog. It is Saturday afternoon, evening. I don't really know what you would call this time of the day, really, because, I mean, it's 7:15 in the evening, the time of recording this part of the weekly vlog, and I don't really know, when it comes to summer, I don't really know whether you still call this evening or night, because it's not dark outside. So yeah, weird, isn't it? Anyway, either way, it's Saturday. I haven't vlogged much today, obviously because I went and saw my support worker. I've got Buddy here with me as well. But I went and saw my support worker straight after work today, which wasn't too bad. We had a little bit of a wander around Bournemouth. Bournemouth was quite busy, to be honest. But either way though, it was nice. It was a nice walk. The sun was shining. The weather was sweet. Yeah. And now I've just lost my Samsung pen. Where did that just disappear to? I'll find it. Oh wait, did I just see it? I think it is it like connected to. I swear I just saw it under my tablet. Okay. Oh wait, is this it? Yeah, found it. It's my my Samsung pen for my tablet, which I'm gonna just reconnect back on there. There we go, because it's magnetic and it goes on the back. Anyway, I was going to actually bring up Apple Music, and the reason being is because Harry Styles this week, yesterday to be precise, he brought out a brand new album, his third album. Also as well, I found out I've got a new rock artist that I'm listening to at the moment, thanks to my support worker, because when he was driving me back home, we were listening to a new band called Leprous. They're not new, they have been around for quite a fair few years, but Leprous, they have got some amazing songs. Anyway, let me go into Harry Styles though. Harry's House it's called, right? I mean, this song right here, straight away, this one I love. It's called Music for a Sushi Restaurant, okay? It is, oh, it's the best. It is the best. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, yes, I love it. What a tune. I love it. I absolutely love this. I've been having this album for the last 24 hours now. I've had this album on repeat, constant repeat. It's just one of those albums that I just can't get enough of. And I do have a feeling that for the next couple of weeks, I'm going to have this album on repeat. Then there's this one, Late Night Talking. I like this one. This, by the way, I'm going to just play you. I'm not going to play the entire album, but I'm going to play you the ones that I like the most, okay? So the first two songs I like already. I like the first two songs already. They're great. If you're feeling down, I just wanna make you happier, baby. Wish I was around, I just wanna make you happier, baby. We've been doing all this late night talking, everything you want until the morning. Now you're in my life, I can't get you off my mind. Oh yeah. This one's my favourite. This is my absolute favourite one, okay? Basically, it's taken one of my favourite hobbies that I like doing the most, which is watching movies and going to the cinema and just putting it into a song. And I love it. Actually, I'm going to skip most of this song. So, here we go. Oh, cinema, cinema. Do you think I'm cool too? Or am I too into you? Now I like this bit. This bit I love the most. I love this bit the most. There's quite a few songs on the album, Harry's House, by the way, that I absolutely love. Cinema has got to, of course, Cinema's got to be my favourite one out of them all. Because I absolutely love it. It's a tune. You got the cinema. You got the cinema. You bring the pop to the cinema. You pop when we get intimate. You got the cinema. You got the cinema. I bring the pop to the cinema. You pop when we get intimate. Oh man, this song is such fire. I love it. I absolutely love it so much. And then this one, Love of My Life. I like this one. This one's more of a slow tune, but I like this one. This one's quite a nice song, especially to end the album on. Oh, what an album this is, honestly. Trust me, if you've not yet listened to Harry's House, then feel free to, of course. It is available to listen to right now on Apple Music, Spotify Music, and Amazon Music as well. I absolutely love this song as well, Love of My Life. But yeah, honestly, those are some of my favourite songs anyway from that album, Harry's House. I'll leave it there. But yeah, honestly, fantastic album. Can't fault it enough. I've had it on repeat. I don't even know how many times I've listened to the song Cinema. I've lost count because it's just such a tune and I just keep listening to that one on repeat. But anyway, it is Saturday night, and to be honest, I've since coming home from my support worker, I've just been just chilling out, watching. I've caught up with this week's episodes of EastEnders on BBC iPlayer, and that's pretty much it really. I've just been chilling out, listening to some music and stuff, but yeah, that's all I've been pretty much been up to up until now. Good morning, it is Sunday morning, it's 4:30 in the morning, and I've got some breaking news for you. After a very in-house heavy weekly vlog this week, I decided to change the scenery up, and I'm outside and I'm taking Buddy for his first walk of the day around the neighbourhood. Just put my smartwatch on my wrist, and I've also just given Buddy his food, and I've just made myself a flask of tea to take with me to work. Sunday morning, how quiet you may be. Hardly any cars out on the road. Hardly any people out neither, because they're all still in bed, and I'm outside, shock horror, walking to work, doing a 6:45 till 11:45 shift today at work. Yeah, by the way, I do apologise if my vlog has been very, very heavily in my house, mostly in my room. You know, I do apologise, I've not really been out anywhere this week, which has been worth vlogging, to be honest. Partly the reason is because, well, I'm a bit tight on money. So next week is payday for me, luckily. So hopefully when the vlogs start back up again after next week, hopefully I'll be getting out a little bit more. There'll be some more activities for me to do as well. So yeah, also as well, towards the end of June I've got holiday coming up from work, which means I'll definitely be able to do a lot more stuff as well. So I'll be going out for the day to various different places and stuff like that. Anyway, currently walking to work on this Sunday morning. Just got into work and I've just made myself a flask of coffee, and I'm going to listen to some music on my phone before I start work on this Sunday morning. Oh, and he's tired. Buddy's tired. Oh, I've got Buddy with me here. And he's absolutely knackered because I've just taken him out for a walk, haven't I, Bud? Yeah, anyway, Sunday afternoon, yeah, like I just said, I've just taken Buddy out for his second walk of the day around the back field. This afternoon I'm just going to be chilling out really, and not really doing a lot, so I'm going to wrap up the weekly vlog here. But before I do though, I'll just quickly show you guys some bits and pieces that I got from work today, because I decided to get some more snacks for my room because they were running out. So I got some like oat biscuits, I got some ginger nut biscuits. I don't think Buddy did I don't know, but I've got some ginger nut biscuits here, so I picked them up. I also got some bacon rashers crisps as well. I love the fact that every time I get a product out, Buddy is instantly smelling it. I also got some refreshers, fizzy softies as well, so I got those. And I also brought some chocolate raisins. They're not chicken, they're chocolate. What did I say chicken for? That's just random. Fruit salads as well, softies. I picked up some of those. I also picked up some jelly beans because I've not had those in a very, very long time, so I thought I'd have some of those. I also picked up some peanuts, chocolate peanuts as well, and I also picked up some chocolate digested biscuits, and finally I picked up some Haribo Star Mix as well. So there we go, and that's just enough there for me to watch movie. Whenever I'm watching a movie or something in my room and I get hungry, then obviously I'll have maybe some biscuits or some sweets or something like that. Anyway, for those wondering what I'm up to for the rest of the day, I'm just chilling out. Probably just going to watch some Netflix and some Disney Plus or something. And I'm just going to drink tea later this evening, speak to my friend Kieran on Skype, and yeah, and have a cider, which is in the fridge right now, keeping nice and cold. I'm going to put my fan on, because I mean I'm a little bit warm to be honest, so this fan keeps me nice and cool that I've got here on my desk. Anyway, yeah, that's all from me for this week. So a big thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a like, leave a comment in the comment section down below, and feel free to subscribe to me on my YouTube channel, SteveOfficial, which is the channel where you're watching this video from right now. There's no weekly vlog next week, so I've decided that I'm going to take 1 week break from weekly vlogging, which to be honest I could do with, because at the moment I feel like the content is just a little bit meh at the moment, and I haven't got any money at the moment to go out and do stuff. So yeah, so there's going to be no vlog for a week. But by the time I get back up and running and vlogging again, there's going to be events going on in Bournemouth and Christchurch and Poole that I'm going to attend. I would have been paid as well, so that's the other good thing is, you know, payday would have been and gone. And I've also got the Queen's Platinum Jubilee to celebrate as well, when my weekly vlog comes back. So, yeah, so in the next weekly vlog, expect me to celebrate the Queen's Platinum Jubilee with some celebrations. I'm also going to attend the food festival that's happening in Christchurch as well, so I'm going to be there at some point during the bank holiday weekend that we've got coming up, so that'll be happening in my next weekly vlog. I'm not sure whether or not I'm going to attend the Poole seafood festival or not. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens there. But other than that, though, that's all that's coming up in next week's in the next weekly vlog that you guys will be seeing on this very channel. So yeah, so until then, it's goodbye. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next weekly vlog.